than 500,000 bottles of Infant's Tylenol are being recalled because there's a problem with a dosing syringe. The manufacturer, McNeil, says that they've had a small number of complaints that the flow restrictor was pushed into the bottle when parents inserted the syringe. The recall covers 1-ounce bottles of grape-flavored Infant's Tylenol oral suspension. McNeil says you can use the product as long as the flow restrictor stays in place. Now, right now, we want to find out more about this recall from Dr. Devang Doshi. He's a pediatrician and much more at Beaumont Hospital. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Another recall for Tylenol. My goodness, we've heard so many through the last few years.
This is very unfortunate. The product just came back on the market 3 months ago with a new formulation, a new bottle, hoping to make it very easy for families and parents to be able to draw proper dosing for infants, and now we've got a recall.
All right, now the good news is it's not with the syrup itself this time around, so there's no potential danger with that, but dosing is critical to keeping your kids safe and giving them the right amount.
Correct. I mean, thankfully it's not a syrup problem, it's not a medication problem. This is more of a problem of dispensing and being able to draw out medication and the dose properly. So, yeah, it's very critical, especially for infants, that we use the right and proper recommended doses for those kids.
But if that one flow restrictor stays in place, it's okay for parents to use it.
Correct.
Keep that in mind,
Correct.
Right? Let's talk about dosing in general for a second, because I know I've been guilty of this with 2 kids. I'll open up a Tylenol or a Motrin or whatever, and that little cup, I've got a million of those cups, and I kind of grab whatever cup I want to pour the medicine in. How important is it that we use the dosing instrument given with the medication that we're giving?
Extremely. The younger a child is, we formulate doses for medications based on kilograms of body weight. So generally, most manufacturers are going to give you an age restriction. For example, Tylenol, they clearly state on their bottle that a child under 2 or under 24 pounds of age or weight, really you should consult with your physician and get a proper dose so they can tell you what the right amount of medication that should be used and administered.
But don't just grab a teaspoon out of your drawer. Make sure you use that little thing
Correct.
that they give you with it.
Very critical, especially at the lower the body weight. You have to be very careful with the amount of medication that we give them.
Okay, so that we're right on. Over the last couple of years, we mentioned some of these recalls. It's been tough to find some liquid Tylenol, even some Motrin. What has been going on, and are they back on the store shelf now?
Yeah, most of the products are back on the store shelves and available again. It's really unfortunate because the timing for this couldn't be worse because we're in the peak of cold and flu season. But thankfully, there are generic products that are available in the stores. And if there's a question, it's always important to check with your physician to make sure that you're getting the right product and the right dose for your child.
Of course, as always. Dr. Doshi, a busy time of year for you. We thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you very much.
All right, Diana.